Okay, start.
Hello everyone. Today our group will be presenting management functions in practices, a study of Moose Clothing Private Limited. And here our objective is to examine how the four core management functions are applied in the real world business environment. Moving to the team members, this study was conducted collaboratively by our team members SDU Sembukutti Arachi, BTIP Fernando, GKG Balasuri and MM Pulle. So before moving into the analysis, let me briefly explain the structure of today's presentation. We will begin with our company overview to understand Moose Clothing and its core business operations. Next, we will discuss the research methodology used to collect and analyze information. The main section of the presentation focuses on the four management functions, that planning, organizing, leading and controlling. After that, we will look at how these functions are integrated within the organization, compare theory with practices, share our reflections and conclude with references. When we comes to the company overview, Moose Clothing is a Sri Lankan fashion retail brand established in 2018 and owned by the Brandex Group. The company focuses on providing casual and everyday apparel to the local market, targeting primary youth and families. Its positioning strategy is based on offering products that are accessible, affordable, and trend-led, making fashions available to the broad customer segment. So, Moose operation through an island-wide retail network with flagship stores in key locations across Sri Lanka. So, supposed by an online store that enhance customer accessibility. The company is also continuing its expansion efforts, reflecting its communication to growth and market presence. So let's look at how we gathered the information for this study. So when we comes to the research methodology, to conduct this analysis, we used both primary and secondary sources of data. For primary data, we relied on employee interviews, discussion and department staff, personal observations, and internal knowledge about company operations. For secondary data, we referred to the company website, social media platforms, news article, and other public available information. Also, I have to highlight one of our group member, Madhava, Assistant Manager Merchandising at Moose Clothing. So most of the practical information and examples used in our analysis were obtained through discussion with him, which help us to gain a deep understanding of the company's management practices. So moving to the next part, over to you, Dara.
Thank you, Gavin. Now, we are going to discuss in detail about the four management functions that are applicable to Moose Clothing. Talking about the four management functions, the first management function right now we are going to look at is planning. In planning, we know what is planning is. Planning is determining what an organization has to do and the ways to achieve those things. It's one of the very crucial management functions, and it is said failing to plan is planning to fail. But with Moose Clothing, we saw that what we have theoretically learned in planning, they have practically applied in their day-to-day work as well. Now, one of the theories we learn is how goal setting, then strategic planning, then tactical planning, and also operational planning comes in as theories of planning function. Analyzing the activities done by Moose Clothing, we notice that in their day-to-day activities, these operation planning, tactical planning, and strategic planning is mainly used in four planning activities. that we have listed here. First one is product launch planning. They have product launches depending on every season, like out of the season, then Christmas season. Targeting those special seasons, they plan for special products so that they can capture a large number of market where they are interested in buying these seasonal special products. Another strategic planning they do is marketing campaigns. Now, Moose doesn't stick into just one marketing strategy. They try to diverse their marketing strategy through social media like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, then using Google advertisements, and also they have their own website, which we have listed here in the references. And also they try to display most advertisement in strategic locations using billboard. So from traditional marketing techniques like billboards to modern techniques like social media marketing, they have strategically planned their marketing campaign very well. Another thing that we notice in most planning activities is expansion strategy. They are clearly having a vision on how they should expand and who their target market and the segment they want to address is. Recently, they opened stores in Gold City Center, Candy City Center, One Goldfish, and Majestic City. All are where high-end market uh, is gathering around shopping malls and such areas. And also, they are trying to open out of Colombo new markets, opening flagship stores in Negombo and Polonnaruwa as well. So they have a very distinct expansion strategy. The next thing we identified in their planning functions is production planning. They have some core products which are maintained throughout the year. These products are in the inventory, they are well analyzed, and they are stocking and restocking depending on the inventory data. And also, as I mentioned previously, they are doing seasonal releases as well. So this seasonal releasing and also core product maintaining, they are doing this production planning very thoughtfully. So that is all about planning. We can move into now organizing. Organizing in management is how teams are created. Basically, how an organization is divided into workforces, resources are allocated, and they are assigned with different duties. We have listed here the main structure as we gathered the information mainly from our team member Madhava. So this is the structure we could see that is applied in Moose to diversify the work. It starts from Group CEO brandings. Now, as mentioned in the opening slides, Moose is a subsidiary of Brandix, a sister company. So still, Group CEO Ashraf Omar is at the head of this company hierarchy. Next, under him, we see Executive Director and CEO of Moose, Hasib Omar. So this CEO is the person who drives the entire operation and looks after the Moose as a subsidiary. Then we have main divisions in Moose, such like operation, sales, finance, and marketing departments. These departments are headed by senior managers and executive managers, and operation team is further divided. It is headed by their COO, Chief Operation Officer. So this operation department is divided into 7 further teams like design team, quality technical team, merchandising team, distribution center, administration, data analytics, and flagship store managers. Each division or department has clear set of goals and objectives to achieve. Also, they are interrelated. For example, flagship store managers has to depend on the data provided by data analytics about their customer satisfaction. And also, distribution centers and the merchandising team have to depend on the data provided by flagship store managers to decide on the upcoming products. So all these teams are interrelated and working in correlation, showcasing us the core functionality of management organizing. And also, another important thing to mention is all these organizing, even though there's a hierarchy like this, there's a very friendly culture, and there's because of this friendly culture, there could be cross communication between this hierarchy as well in order to achieve their day-to-day work objectives without any delays. So it's an open culture, friendly culture, but there is also a hierarchy like this. Now to discuss about the next set of management functions, let me hand over to Tidas.
Thank you, Zara. Now that you are seeing how Moose clothing is organized, I want to show you how that the structure is actually brought to the life, to the leadership and to the system that keeps the how company on track. I will walking you through the slides 8 and 9 about the leading and the controlling. And so first we move on to the leading. Let's start with the leading. In the management theory, leading is about the influencing and the motivating people towards the organizational goals. It not just giving instructions, it's building culture where the people are genuine wanted to perform. At the most, this shows up through the leadership style that shows all in the day-to-day operations. And weekly sales meeting brings together with the CEO and the department heads, and the CEO holds the monthly operational meetings. So the senior leadership isn't sitting apart from the business; it's actively engaged with it. That's the way they are doing the leading mainly, and the performance about the performance feedback. It's handled through the annual one-to-one reviews, connected by the CEO, giving employees a clear structure channel to understand how they are doing and where they can grow. Moose also invents directly in deploying its people, running a leadership development program every 3 to 4 months. It's not just about the managing people day to day. It's about the building future leaders from within the organization. And there are also clear innovation culture. It's how the company operates teams going on the uh, foreign design tours and the study competitors, generating new ideas, and the turn all of into improve collection each season. That the cycle only works if leadership is actively engage people to look outward and the backward ideas back. And this culture has been independently recognized. Moose has been certified a great place to work for 3 consecutive years running. And the matters because it's based on actual employee survey data, not something that company just claims about itself. It reflects that the genuine people's culture, and also reflect the flexibility Moose has as a brand, even while operating within a large Brandix group. So overall, leading at the most blend a hands-on, practitive leadership style within a real investment in the developing people. And that's the big part of why the culture keeps earning recognition year after year. Now the culture and the leadership style only matters if it actually delivers result, which brings out the controlling. So controlling is about the setting standard, measuring performance against it, against them and the correcting course of when needed. And at the most, this happened through few counted system. The first KPI monitoring, the sales and the delivery targets are tracked continuously, so performance is a never surprise at the end of the quarter. It's visible in the real time. In the second, the customer satisfaction is measured through the several channels. So like direct sale team feedbacks and website feedbacks, Google reviews, giving the company constant read on how customers are actually experienced the brand, not just how much they have been buying. In the third, inventory control follow a clear cycle. Sales data feeds into an inventory analysis, and which dives stock allocations and then the replenishment. The Moose actually operates one of the largest clothing distribution centers in Sri Lanka. So this cycle has run effectively to keep products available across the expanding store network overstocking, without the overstocking. And finally, the product quality is the backed by the detected quality technical team. The stakes here are really Moose is the official clothing partner for the Sri Lanka cricket, responsible for designing and the manufacturing national team's official kits. That kind of a partnership leaves no room for the quality slips up. So the standard behind it have to be tight. Put all together and the current dashboard reflect its sales and the delivery KPIs are on track. Customer satisfaction is high, inventory is stable, and the quality is strong. And isn't just an internal claim. Moose has picked up the outside recognition too, including the brand awards and the coverage as a top performing team in the local fashion and the apparel space. That kind of external validation is good design. The controlling system behind the scenes are actually working. So to the summarize, the leading at the moves is participative and the people focus, and the controlling is continuous and multi-dimensional, covering sales, customer experience, inventory, and the quality of all at once. Together, these two functions are the big part of why Moose are growing into the strongest local players in its market. I will hand over to Madhava to talk through how other functions are going on.
Okay. Thank you, Tidas. So up to now, we have been discussed all management functions of Moose. They have been practiced and how to relate it to in theoretical management functions. So now we discuss integrate of management functions. First of all, they have set of goals season wise and all through years and the long term goals. So they have set of planning set, and they have direction given to every department, share the goals and organization around. Then in it come to the organization translated, the all department has shared this main goals as same as the interdepartment goals as well. Then we go to the leading. The most has been driven CEO driven culture. Uh, uh, Under the CEO, they have other department heads. Then they have set of goals and they have departments. Then they have organized structure. Then CEO driven leading culture. They controlling all the inventory quality and other sales and inventory everything. So in total, the management function integrating with other management functions, and they planning cycles again repeat and repeat. Then we discuss how the theoretical and what most practice actual they have doing. In theoretically, uh,
planning has to be long-term, strategic plan, but market-driven planning, because in apparel industry, in especially for Sri Lanka, we have only 2 seasons. So mainly they planning only for 2 seasons. In the organization management theoretical is functional organization is structure, and most clothing also practice same functional coordination. Leading also same. In theoretically, we have leadership, motivation, empowerment, same as the moves also have participation and transformational leadership. And when we talk about the controlling, in theoretically, yes, we want KPI and quality management, same as moves also have real-time sales and quality monitoring. So most costing is strongly aligned with the classical management theory, and also they adapt the real practice, real time in current adaptive the environment as well. Then we go to the final conclusion. Altogether, moves as theoretically and practically they follow up all management function, and they adapt the fast retail business industry as well. They have strong leaderships, and they have data driven discussion as well. So, and moves starting from 2018, now they go to the long journey because they have continued improvements and supportive more management function as well. So in the last, we got our data from basically from all of most official website and other data as well. Here is the reference, and thank you very much.